You're watching Poland Daily Business. Today, the coronavirus epidemic is kind of modern-day world war that changes the balance of power, said Polish Prime Minister Mateusz Morawiecki yesterday in Gdynia, the town that was built of dreams, modernization in 1920s and 1930s. Right now is one of the biggest seaport in Baltics, delivering lots of goods to the interior of Europe. Dr. Artur Wróblewski of Lazarski University is our guest tonight, sir. Welcome to the show.
Hello, good evening.
This Prime Minister speech made quite a splash yesterday due to the, I guess, it has been turned into the future. Like he said that our horizon is 2050 and we should act today in order to secure Poland's position in the mid of 21st century. What is your take on that particular speech, on that particular vision?
I think it's a very positive sign that the ruling United Right government is thinking about the future and is planning future. If they want to win re-election in 3 years' time, and the time is passing very fast, they have to think out of the box and reach higher and further. And by thinking about the future and presenting some kind of vision for the future, especially to younger generations, the politicians secure the chance to be re-elected. Otherwise, relying only on social entitlement programs, you cannot win election again. Some typical themes around which the Polish politics is being made is already a little bit anachronic. And we have to think about something new, about the vision to have a chance to win the election. And probably this is why this development for the future vision forum was organized in Gdynia, and probably this is why a Polish Prime Minister came to Gdynia to promote, to tout his vision. 2050 is a long time from now. However, we are to some extent following in the footsteps of Chinese strategists who are thinking about the future and planning the future, and in this way thinking about economy in a creative way. Prime Minister mentioned some important aspects of our economy which still need to be developed, like, for example, robotics, digitalization, artificial intelligence, automation, and so on. So I think this is the right direction. And of course, renewable energy. We will rely still on traditional sources of energy. However, the information that Polish big energy companies like PGE, for example, are thinking about investing more and relying more on renewable energy is not only good for us, for our health, but also very good information for the European Union leadership, because it shows that we care about climate change, about climate. Of course, what is important and what dominated this whole event, this whole show, was the idea of economic patriotism. This is very important, and we should remember that we are actually going in this direction, for example, by developing such companies like Lotos or Orlen, oil companies producing gasoline in Poland. They will be merged, which is very good because big companies are stronger and they are strong in Western Europe. For example, we have very big companies. Some critics are saying it's not good, it's a socialistic approach and so on, but I think it's rubbish. It's very good that we have mergers, and we will have global, at least European big players. And let's remember that, for example, in case of Orlen, we have 1,800 gas stations only in Poland, and 85% of products sold at this gas station where we buy usually gasoline or hot dogs, they are produced, those products are generated in Poland. In case of Orlen gas stations in Czech Republic and in Germany, it is about 25–30% of products sold there produced in Poland. This is the right approach.
The question is whether in 50 years, in 30 years, anyone will use the gas station anymore to fill their tank. Mr. Morawiecki said that the modern day war that completely changes the balance of power, that's regarding the coronavirus and stresses that it brought to our allies, Western Europe and United States. How do we see Poland in 30 years? Do we have a chance to improve our international and standing in global economy?
I think we have such chance to improve our standing, but we have to follow certain rules. For example, we have to always remember and repeat it time and time again every day that capital does have nationality, that we have pockets, and we know those pockets, which contain the capital. And we should also remember that it's not true what those radical liberals were repeating in 1990s, that, for example, we should privatize everything and sell big, very good factories for as much money as someone wants to pay. It was complete rubbish. So we should avoid this kind of thinking. It should be cured. And we should be aggressive in investing in such places like, for example, Belarus, where there is plenty of opportunities for Poland, or Georgia, in those not obvious places where you can still make some money. It's difficult to make money in Berlin or in Paris because it's very congested. You have many capitalists and investors standing, waiting to make money. But we can open those markets, what we did before. And we should also remember about modernization, investing money in science, in Polish university, in commercialization of those academic inventions. Also, we should remember that we should cooperate with the United States and convince them, for example, to get on the board and invest together and build together, develop together, for example, planes of sixth generation, military planes, and invest in new technologies, military technologies. So this is, and artificial intelligence. Maybe we should completely create something from the beginning in Poland, like the very big or very good university institute, something like this, like, for example, Weizmann Institute in Israel, where we'll put together the wisest people, invest in them, and they will be developing new things which will be commercialized in by Polish industries.
So those ideas are
many innovative approaches we should apply and use.
Sir, thank you very much for this insight. Artur Wróblewski of Łazarski University was our guest, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
And that was it for Poland Daily Business tonight. Please see us tomorrow, same time.